put it in the empty and water mode, which... The road here is dreadful.
Yeah, it's absolutely awful, isn't it?
Welcome to the Annandale Distillery, visitor centre this way. Okay. Again.
It's another Halloween, isn't it?
Yeah.
Firework week.
Turn right onto the road.
Really bumpy road, this. Good test for the air suspension.
Yeah, and you could hear it obviously, but I didn't really feel it as bad. But like you say, you can't quite remember, can you?
No.
It should have recorded what it felt like before.
Well, I can always look back at the previous footage on the previous van, couldn't I?
You could.
I haven't been down here in this van though, without the air suspension.
No, we haven't, no. Very bumpy up and down road.
Yeah. I just warn you when you approach this site about the road in.
In a quarter of a mile, arrive at Englethwaite Hall on the right.
They're quite dips, aren't they?
Yeah.
Haven't brought the car, have we?
No.
No, we're going to go out in the van. Or on your bike.
Yeah, without my cycling car.
Arriving at Englethwaite Hall on the right.
Just a bit of wheel spin all getting up here.
We went in this bit last time, didn't we?
We can't go in now though.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying, I think that's...
Yeah, we're always sort of looking to see where the trees aren't, which is a bit difficult here.
And where the mobile signal is. I mean, I think mobile signal is more this end than it is up
so
here.
You want to go round a bit then?
Yeah, we've got to check in first, haven't we?
Well, yeah. Lord Englethwaite. Right, do you want to fill up the water? Or is there...
I think
it's over there,
one.
isn't it?
It's over there, yeah. This isn't really the Motorhome.
No. So we'll go up here.
Or we'll go all the way round.
Or do we want to go the long way around? Just go here, up here,
Go,
if we're going up there.
Then. Yeah, all right. I thought this was a little bit of a tight turn, but...
Yeah.
Especially with the post.
Yeah.
All right with these ones.
Yeah, these are the service pictures, aren't they?
Yeah. I did think about booking one, but the other time when I nearly did, just only these ones were free, and they
Yeah.
wouldn't be Poppy's favourite. Would be not be this one on the corner, would it?
No.
This is the Motorhome.
Yeah, service point down here. I was looking at the van, and that waist cap does seem quite a bit higher.
Yeah, I thought it did in that.
Yeah.
Like it was in that picture you showed me.
Yeah.
Not a great higher,
No.
but it is higher.
No, that's right. Okay. Look. Okay. Just going to fill up with water, girls. Yeah, just filling up with water. Definitely autumn in full swing. But it is very quiet here. Yeah. I like it here a lot. Taking forever to fill up with this hose because it's I think it's collapsed a bit. I thought we'd fill up. We're here for 5 days. Leaking a bit as well. Wonder how my I can't see that now. I can't see it under there. Oh, it's there, isn't it? It's there, isn't it? Yeah. Let me turn you upside down and have a look that way. It's on the ground, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's better. Yeah. Hear a train in the distance.
And a few birds.
And a few birds.
I love this spot here.
Yeah.
They're seasonal pitches, aren't they?
Yeah.
So unless they turn up, there won't be anyone there.
Yeah, there's service pitches next to us.
Yeah. And there's seasonal one the other side.
Got the old steps up there.
They were a bit lethal last time, weren't
Yeah,
they?
a bit slippy in
Yeah,
the wet.
that's why I avoided coming down them.
Yeah. But we've got water just behind us, so we don't have to go too far.
So it's no
Could almost
service
run.
pitch there, but
I could almost
yeah,
run a
overkill.
waste pipe down there, couldn't I? Almost.
Ooh.
Might get told off for doing
Yeah, I
that.
think you might.
Let's go and report in then. T, you ready?
Tara?
A little bit drizzle in the air, and but it's okay. It's quite mild at the moment.
14 degrees. Yes, it says slippery when wet.
Yeah, yeah. There we are down there. Oh, it's coming on heavy now. I am going to try and do a little bit of a video on the air suspension. I sort of promised a full review. The trouble is I can't really do a full review without having used it in all sorts of conditions.
No, need to go on a ferry, don't we?
So I might sort of change the video really to show you the modes and the things it can do. And perhaps once we've been on a ferry and been off-road and all that. Go in the Fairy Glen, Popsy. Don't think there's any fairies there now. Well, there wasn't last year, was there?
There's a lot of leaves.
Yeah. Yeah, this way and this other way. Well, they have got the lights on anyway. That's
Oh,
nice.
they're
box, it?
pretty.
Yeah,
Lovely.
yeah. You've not been down here before?
I know, but you forget, don't you, in a year.
Yeah.
Poppy, come on.
Yeah. That Pops. Beautiful, isn't it?
Mm.
Well, here's the rest of the site, in case you've never seen one of our Englethwaite Hall videos. We often stay down there, don't we? But
Yeah,
like I say,
there's not much of a mobile down there, is there?
No.
You are closer to the walk in the forest.
Yeah. Decided we're going to get down the pub on Sunday and walk to the Greyhound. It's what is it, about 2 miles, 2.5 miles.
I don't think it's as far as that.
No.
I think if we go around the road, it's obviously longer.
Yeah.
We'll find out, won't we?
Find out on Sunday. Yeah, no. In the corner over there, you can get access to the forest walk, can't you? Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Get me bearings here. Yeah. So it said that access to the walk is beside pitch 9, which I think that's
It's in that corner. That's
14
what it
there,
means.
isn't it? So it is that corner, isn't it? Yeah. It's quite nice that the chemical waste point and the drinking water and wastewater areas are all
Under cover.
undercover. Yeah.
Wonder why.
It does rain here quite a bit. Yeah, you've got reception here. Little parking area here. Got my Fitville boots on. You've been good, these have.
Yeah, I know. I'm annoyed that I've forgotten them
Forgot
again.
yours, and you've just got your walking shoes.
Yeah, I know. Forgot to got them.
Yeah. Yeah, the bin compound is just behind the reception area. So it's in there. Because we don't have bins at the points anymore. And that's the same on all the caravan and motorhome club sites.
And the other club.
And most other campsites for
Yeah.
that matter. And most of the ones on the continent were the same.
Yep.
Have a look in the information hut, Pops, eh? There's the weather. Where are we today? Is it 30th today? No, it is 30th today, isn't it?
Yep.
10 degrees. Like I say, I won't be able to see much in here, but the lights just come on. There's some magazines and oh blimey, all sorts of leaflets here.
Some pictures of the old house there.
Where?
On the back wall.
Oh, here.
No.
Oh, wow. Yeah, there's one there. Look.
Oh, right.
Yeah, all down here. That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, I've never seen any pictures of it.
No.
Didn't know anything about the history of it.
Yeah, that's it. In 1912, 1919. Okay. When trade boom, John Tomlinson built a mansion near Englethwaite. But yeah, the short history there, my short history is it built in 1882. John Tomlinson built it. They were flour millers. They leased the land to the Settle Carlisle Railway, which runs past us, and we actually went over it. They built potteries. There were merchant builders. He's reported he had a family of wild and extravagant sons. And entertaining at Englethwaite Hall was, and heavy losses and speculation affected his health, finally causing him to retire as managing director of the company. In 1894, in 1911, the company was acquired by Carlisle Plaster and Cement Company, and it's taken into the British Plasterboard Group. During its relatively short life, Englethwaite Hall was put to a number of uses. Before the First World War, it became a school for young ladies. 1916, 1919, it was a convalescent home for the forces. Later, it became a home for tuberculosis.
Which is like Meathop Fell. It's the same.
Same sort of story, isn't it? Yeah. The children used to be marching a crocodile from the hall to the school in Coat Hill Village by the public footpath which runs through the woods. Home was closed in 1965 when the policy was to place children in smaller units. The hall remained vacant until the estate was bought by the Caravan Club in 1969, and the condition of the sale was that the house was to be pulled down, and subject to ground conditions could accept 67 caravans. So that's what happened. Short-lived. And things to do. Ravenglass and Eskdale Steam Railway, been on
done
that. Wetherall and the River Eden.
We haven't really been to Wetherall, have we? Because it's never been that easy to park in the van.
Okay, we'll have a look at that. Solway Aviation Museum, we've done that.
Yes, we've done that.
And the Lakes by bus. Kong Adventure.
Yeah, we haven't done any of those, have we?
Want to do that?
No, I'll watch you.
Okay. Annandale Distillery. It's a little bit way north, isn't it?
Hawkshead Village we've done.
Yeah, there's Lakeland Motor Museum.
I've done that several times.
Yeah.
And we've also done the Dumfries and
Galloway Aviation Museum. Is that different then? That must be a different...
Yeah, that's along the coast,
oh, right.
Dumfries.
Okay.
That was
Lost it,
further up, wasn't it?
Where's it gone? Oh, it's there. The Solway, yeah.
No, we've done both.
Yeah. Okay. Hebb's Alpacas. Yeah, so we're at Englethwaite Hall and just come to the motorhome service point. I'm going to empty the water now. This is all sorts of cockeyed here at the motorhome service point. So I'm going to put it in the emptying water mode, which is that one. And that's it, and that will tilt the van to the right. There it goes. It takes a few minutes to do. Okay, let's just switch the engine off as well. Okay. And then we can empty the water once that's stopped. The creaking is because I've got the handbrake on, and I've got the handbrake on because I'm on a slope.
Yeah, it stops.
And it stops, yeah.
When
So,
you take the handbrake
so I can take the handbrake off and put it back
finished?
on. Yeah, that's finished, yeah. Emptying the water. You can see how low that wheel is now, so all the weight sort of come over this side. And there's the compressor going again. Yeah. You see, obviously, because it's pushing it down a little bit more. It's pushing against the brake, so that's what that noise is. But there we go. Emptying the water. I don't know if you can see that, but you can see how low it is on one side there. Obviously you've got to be careful if there's any rocks or anything there, but nothing in the way here. But it certainly helps it drain. And often on motorhome service points it's not usually level, which is not always level, I should say. This one just got a bit of a slope at the back there. And what it's done is it put it right down on one side. I think it's emptied it. But it empties quicker as well. Press it again. Actually, take that off. That's it, and it just goes back to the auto leveling. Like I say, this always takes a few minutes to do, so you don't want to rush it.
Handbrake again.
Yeah. Just to prove it is the handbrake that's making that noise. Yeah. It will carry on doing that until it's perfectly level, but obviously we're going to drive off. Yeah. Yeah, so enter the water. This morning we're going to Annandale Distillery, which apparently is the oldest distillery in Scotland. Well, it was originally, until it closed in 1908.
It closed in 1908?
Yeah, it reopened in 2007, nearly 100 years later.
Wow, you booked a tour, haven't you?
I booked a little tour, so I'm going to go around it. You're going to look after Poppy and Tara. And we're going to go to the cafe as well. There's a little dog-friendly cafe there.
Take the next right, then turn left.
I wouldn't follow her because she's turning... Oh, she's turning you right here, it's okay.
Yeah.
Google Maps somewhere and
Yeah.
Mrs. Satnag.
Say a command.
Oh, exit. If you wanted her to respond, she wouldn't.
Yeah. The extra noise you can hear is the compressor going. We've been using the air suspension to empty the water. I don't know if I'll include it in this video, but that was extremely useful.
And quick.
And quick, yeah, makes it so much quicker.
Because normally you're waiting, aren't you? Well, tries to get
Take
all the
the
dregs
next
out.
left.
Yeah.
She's a bit loud.
Yeah. Google Maps off. Don't need it till we get there. I think we'll be all right because it's just off the road. It's about 40 minutes drive from here, 45 minutes.
Obviously involves crossing the border into Scotland.
Yeah.
A really peaceful night last night, didn't we?
Yeah.
In 2.5 miles, turn left onto B6263.
Right, so I'll pick you up when we get across the border, shall we?
Yeah, we could go up here apparently, couldn't we, to
You
it?
could go on the A75, yeah, but she's saying carry on till the next
To the next one.
one.
To B722.
Yeah. It's late, it's closing in a bit.
Yeah.
In 1.25 miles, take exit 20. On the left,
There's a
to
sign for it there.
Yeah.
then enter the roundabout.
Yeah, I think we've driven past that sign many
We
times.
must have done, yeah.
Take exit 20. On the left to B722, then enter the roundabout. At the roundabout, take the first exit to B722.
I don't think we've ever been down here.
No?
No.
Continue 1 mile to the end of the street, then turn right. At the end of the street, turn right.
It's that yellow thing in the sky.
It's the sun.
Oh, it just goes round, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's still the same road.
3.5 miles. Turn left onto Northfield
The
Park.
road here is dreadful.
Yeah, it's absolutely awful, isn't it? Potholes and,
Sunken bits,
Yeah.
missing bits.
yeah. You can hear it, but I don't think you feel it as bad. I think you do, or?
No, I don't think I feel it as bad. It's a very subjective thing, and I'm probably going to say that in the air suspension video. And the problem is that now we've got it fitted, we don't know what it was like driving this road without it because we've never driven this road without it. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I do know what you mean. That's that over there.
Don't know, power station, I
Power
think.
station, there's 4 of them.
Yeah, there's ribbed as well, this surface.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It's like one of those African roads. I'm saying there's somewhere else, but
Yeah, well, so the Google Maps said Northfield.
yeah.
So the closest I
Put
could
the-
find is
Oh, here we are.
here. Right, so where's this
Yes.
In a quarter of a mile, turn left onto Northfield Park.
No, we're here. This is
So where do we want to park?
another sign over there. I don't know what that's saying. He said something about the top car park, didn't he?
Yeah, it's a lower car park. So we'll go in the top car park. So what do you reckon, going sideways?
Yeah.
It's a bit of a wet day, but it's an ideal time to go round a distillery. So we're going to have a little wander down there. Now, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to film in there. Most of these distilleries don't like you filming because obviously it's a secret process for a lot of them. I'll show you the outside of the distillery in a minute. So there's a huge car park here. He did say park in the top car park. Yeah, we're just up there. I thought I'd get out of the way. Didn't want to park where the coaches are parked. There we are. If you want to freeze frame that, there's a QR code there. I've paid the £25 for the classic 1-hour tour. Includes a visit to the what? To the kiln, mash, stillhouse and warehouse. Samples 5 different drams. Drivers receive a takeaway sample, so that'll be me. Oh yeah, looking forward to my takeaway sample then. There's a lower car park, disabled parking down here. And welcome to the Annandale Distillery, visitor centre this way. Okay. Please do not sit on Bella or barley. Very nice. Like I say, it's Scotland's oldest distillery. Started in 1830, and I think they said the first spirits were brewed in 1836. Not picked the best day for it, but the coffee shop here, we'll go in that later with Jenny and the dogs. So TARDIS over there, I'm not sure what that is. Looks like some of the old kilns. Distillery shop, tour tickets, hourly tours, tour waiting area. Check in with the distillery shop prior to the start. Okay. I'm going here. It's operated by the world famous John Walker and Sons of Kilmarnock from 1895. Survival of the buried archaeology associated with this still house of this era is exceptional and brings the past to life. Okay. All right.
Hello there, how are you today?
Very well, thank you. So a little bit of history there. Excise Act sanctions legitimate distillation. Whisky production commences. Finished in 1918. Opened by Her Royal Highness the Princess Royal, 2015. Okay. These are all different whiskies here. Ooh. Peated and unpeated. going to turn that into the grist draft. Bush and starch. Okay. No doubt that will all be explained. Man of sword and man of words. It says the two styles of single malt produced smoulderingly smoky man of sword and smooth man of words, inspired by Scottish heroes Robert the Bruce and Robert Burns, respectively. Strongly linked with Annandale. You can fill your own bottle here. They give you a little tasting glass on a lanyard. Obviously I'm driving, so I won't be able to use that, but they will give me a little takeaway.
It is beautiful.
It's very warm as well. Yeah.
Do 4 weeks of each. We do 4 weeks of heated, then we clean everything out, and then it's 4 weeks of the heated.
Okay. Definitely getting warm now.
Yes, that's it.
Oh.
And as you can see, our first run is actually flowing at the moment, so that's always really nice to actually see that in progress.
Oh, you can
So
get the
we've
smell
had-
as well now.
Exactly, yeah. We've had our 8% alcohol coming to our wash still, which is, it's called wash now.
We've got the low wines and faint stills underneath.
So the mash tun now. As I said before, we've got grape, and there's your sparging at the top there.
Oh wow. Yeah.
At what point is this?
So it's the third water.
Third waters, okay, so this is our 9,000 litres at 94 degrees C. That get drained off and put into our hot liquor tank.
Smells wonderful. I'm not allowed to film in the filling store, sorry.
And the water wheel would have been pretty much at the end there where the stills are now. And we would have had wash packs here, which then go down to our wash wheel and our purification there. Now, when David and Teresa first came here, this was all filled in. They had no idea this was here. They saw the brickwork chimney and thought there's something going on here. So they pulled down the Glasgow University Archaeological Research Division, and in 2009 they performed a dig in the winter, which must have been tough. The ground must have been very hard, yeah, but obviously they had other things going on in the summer. And this is what they found, and this is quite a rare thing within the whisky industry to have an industrial site of this age still preserved, because of a lot of the time they either get built over or they get demolished or they get filled in and never found again. So it was a disappointment that there were no stills there. But like I say, we think that John Walker stripped it for assets and used them elsewhere, which is understandable. And where you can see the iron bars that have been bent, that's obviously where they managed to wrench it out, But the natural 45-degree angle would have been how they got the liquid down to where it's
Just saying that they don't actually take water from the Annan burn anymore, but there is a bore here, a borehole into the spring where they take the water from now, so it doesn't affect the spring, it's the burn itself.
highly flammable.
Yeah, highly flammable in there. Yeah, that's the bonded warehouse.
Is it not worth going to rescue those bottles before it does go?
Grab yourself a cask quickly. Mine's a sherry.
Yeah. Right, well, it was very enjoyable. Oh yeah, went down there. Just figure out which way we're going. Very interested in the bonded warehouse there, where people have got their casks. Obviously, they're storing them for however many years it takes to come to maturity, and then they're bottled. So that was fascinating. The whiskey in there, I would say it's not cheap. It's not supermarket prices, but some of those from 2015, so quite an age from the casks there. So we'll have a look, see what fancy. They've given us a driver's pack here, so I might have a taste of some of these to see which I like, because obviously not being able to taste any of them, so I don't want to buy something that I'm not keen on. But just the smells and the yeah, I enjoyed it, really enjoyed it. Go back now, I'll get Poppy and Tara and Jenny, and we'll spend some time in the cafe, we'll have some lunch there. Really good. Well, highly recommended. You can see how that auto leveling is working there. It's quite a slope here, different directions, but no, it's good. The cafe. Very nice.
Whiskey smoked salmon one.
Whoa. Some huge cups for a pot of tea. Shirt and a polo. No, a top, a polo shirt, and a shirt.
Just a quick look.
Uh oh. Tara's having a whale of a time.
Yeah, like it in those shops, don't you?